Hey there friends, Nibs again. I'm out here at the other indoor range that I have available to me, doing a little bit of plinking, and it is a wet and rainy, very cold, well not very cold, mid-30s outside, but with the wind and the rain, it really makes it pretty raw. So I figured I would come over here. I really wanted to try to stretch out a couple of guns that one's on loan to me right now and the other one is from my collection. And my garage is only 7 yards, but in here, actually from where I'm standing to the target is right around 21 yards, probably a little bit over that. It's 21 paces, which is my stride is just a little over 36 inches, so we're calling it 21 just to be safe. But what we are going to be putting head to head here is this one is on loan to me right now. This is an Anschutz model 335, very, very fine German Springer air gun from, best I can tell, the 1980s. Definitely didn't go into the 90s because it's a West German marked air gun. And the one we are going to be putting it up head to head against is my Feinwerkbau model 124. And this one is a very, very nice, both of these are very kind of mild-mannered Springers, but very nice target shooting guns. This one, best I can tell, this one was probably made in the early to mid 70s. I really was not able to put a specific date on it, but it is a very, very nice example of a very nice German Springer as well. And we're going to go ahead and put these two head to head against each other. As is customary, I'm going to do the one that is the most recent in my possession, which is the Anschutz, as temporary as the possession would be. And when I tested the Anschutz, it shot the best group for me with these RWS Superdomes. So I'm going to go ahead and use those again. It did not do bad with any of the pellets. Anything that was outside of one ragged hole was strictly flinches by me. But I am shooting, I've got 2-inch splatter bursts. I got these 2-inch splatter bursts on a target 21 yards away. And the center red dot will be a score of a 10. The next ring out will be a 9, and the next ring out will be an 8. Anything outside of that is a 0. So let's see what we can do. I'm hoping both of these score perfect 50s. And then I'll be the winner. But we will see. It's kind of funny. This one is, you know, potentially 10 or more years newer than the Feinwerkbau, but the Feinwerkbau has an automatic setting safety, where this Anschutz does not have a safety at all. I think that's touching the red dot. Looks like it is. So this scope has an Athlon 4 to 12 scope on it. The Feinwerkbau has a 4-power Weaver K4 on it. So I do have the Athlon sitting at 4 power as well, just to make it fair. This is an adjustable objective scope, so that definitely helps this guy be a little bit more accurate. Although I don't have any trouble with the Weaver at these distances either, so. So both of these have absolutely silent cocking strokes. This one's got just the tiniest little bit of spring twang in it. If it were my gun and I was going to keep it, I would just put a little bit of grease on the spring, and I'm sure that would alleviate any of that noise. But it's, I don't know. I've done a couple of videos with this gun already, and I've listened to the video, and the spring twang does not even pick up in the microphone, so that gives you an idea of how little the spring twang is on this guy. So far it looks like a 50 on that one. I might have to measure group size to determine a winner. All right, last one for the Anschutz. Seems like it's been a Anschutz kind of year for me. Oh, that was kind of a bobble by me. Kind of a little flinch right at the end when I was squeezing the trigger. That's going to give the Feinwerkbau a little bit of room. So I picked up a couple of, this one's got a smooth cocking stroke too. This is one, I got this one in, and it was non-working. I found a new piston head for it and replaced the piston head, and it's been shooting absolutely fantastic ever since. But as far as Anschutz goes, I picked up 2 Anschutz 22 rifles last year, within the last year. And one was a biathlon model 1827, and then the other one was a really nice newer production, still over 20 years old, but newer production Anschutz model 64. It's the Anschutz 64 MP, which stands for multi-purpose. It's more of a, it doesn't have the real target grade stock on it. It's more of a sporter profile stock. This one is such a quiet cocking stroke, or shooting cycle as well. But like I said, I did have this one apart, and I was able to put some spring tar on the spring, and it's just such a smooth shooting gun. Oh, forgot about the automatic safety. While I had it apart, I thought about disabling that on this one, but it's such a pristine gun. I do have all the sights that are supposed to go on it as well. I did remove them for the sake of being able to see through this scope on here well. But I do have all the original sights that are supposed to be on here as well. But because it's such a nice, original, very pristine gun, I really decided not to alter the safety either on it. What do you guys think about this matchup? This is pretty nice. This is some pretty fantastic old German iron here for sure. I do have older ones. My what do you call it? Eisenwerk gem, model 13, number 13. was made potentially as old as 1873. Ah. Uh-oh. I think the Feinwerkbau might have took that one. But, all right, let me add up those scores, and I will be right back with you. Pretty sure the Feinwerkbau got a 50 on that one, but I'll have to double check the downrange camera to make sure all those are actually 10s. Stand by. Alrighty, so I am back, and that is a really tough one to call. Actually, the score was a tie as far as scoring the rings there. Both of them shot a really, really nice 47. So I went about and measured the group size. The Feinwerkbau had a 0.75 inch group, and the Anschutz had a 1 inch group. But then I went and looked at the way that the scoring was laid out there, and actually, so the Feinwerkbau only had 2 10s and 3 9s, and the Anschutz had 3 10s, a 9, and an 8. So tough to call on how exactly I would call that tiebreaker. I'm just going to call it a tie. I think they're both fantastic rifles, and I think I'm the winner for being able to shoot both of them. So, but anyway, there's some fantastic shooting by two fantastic old German Springers. Can't get much better than that. Be a couple of degrees warmer here in this building, it would be okay. I need to get me one of those little radiant heaters and put it in here just for when I come over here. But my fingers aren't numb, so that's not I am happy with that. So hope you guys liked the video. Appreciate everybody being on the channel. Until next time, have a great day.